Here's poet Mary McKenna reading her original work at an America's Hometown Laureates tiny poetry event at the Mayflower Society House.
So we have Mary McKenna. Would she please come up?
So I'm delighted to be here, and I just wanted to say, I recognize so many people, and I was talking to a friend who doesn't do this kind of thing, and I said, I have a tribe, and I think we are kind of like that. We don't know a lot about each other, but we share this one thing, and we share it in such a beautiful way often. So, we have a tribe. And so I thank you for allowing us to be here. I want to explain that. First of all, I had so much fun today. And do you know what Google is? Yes, you do. So basically, I didn't have too much familiarity with these short poems because I like words so much. Mine are usually long. But what I did was I actually became a student today, and I Googled everything. And as I'm a retired teacher, I didn't just Google, I took notes. And, I said, I've got this. And so basically what happened was I had so much joy just all by myself in front of my computer writing things down about, what's a haiku? And I kind of knew that, but I wanted to get it right. And then what's a tanka and sijo? And then I found Cinquan, and I went on and on. I mean, I went on and on to the point where I found out, so many different forms that require a skill which I didn't have. So basically I said, well, I want to become good at this, so I better practice. What I did do, and I want to tell you the process that I had chapters and chapters of poetry that are yet to be published, but they were all different kinds of poetry. Poems on nature, poems on existential being, which many people don't even care about. But, I had poems on things, each poem, poems of love. And so I went back to those poems. And what I did was, my process was to take the poem itself and make it into this form. And that whole concept of less is more, so you take out words, which is very hard for a poet to do, to say, I don't need this word, I don't want this word, I need to get a form here. So I chose haiku, and then I chose tanka because tanka is identified as the big brother of haiku. That's basically what it's called. It's an AKA big brother of haiku. So haiku is 575 in terms of syllables, but tanka is 57577. See? So I said to myself, I'm going to do one of each, just to prove that I could be a good student. And I know, because when you're a teacher, you tend to think, I know all I need to know, but now it was me being a student. Are you a good student? Okay. I can tell. I can see it in your eyes. Okay. It's all there in the eyes. All right. So my haiku is as follows. Many people who come to visit me call my home, which is a beautiful concept, they call my home the house of grace. Now, I did not create that. It's what people tell me when they come to my home. And I can't think of anything nicer than having someone say, I love your house. It's a house of grace. So, and it's not an extraordinary home in terms of size, but it's a home in terms of where everything is, in terms of its ability to create magic, which is what I'm all about, magic. Okay, you got it? Okay. All right, so here's the first poem, House of Grace. Place of no limits, my home, my sanctuary, sacred space of love. And that is my haiku. Tanka, the big brother of haiku. You see what I mean by that? Okay, all right. In branches above, two mourning doves proclaim love, not hidden by leaves, basking in the sun as one, the first miracle of spring. Okay, thank you.
Hello, friend. If you enjoyed this video, please think about scanning the QR code and making a contribution to the local scene. Every dollar is appreciated, and your support helps keep community media alive and our resources free to the community. We'll see you on the local scene.